What's up, everyone? Zach Reger with SBD. We have not one, but two Monday Night Football games tonight. Monday Night Football doubleheader. I have picks in both of them. And if you would like to bet along with me, I have links in the description to the sportsbooks that have the best odds for all of these bets. I've got 4 picks total, 2 in each game. Let's get into it. But first, make sure you're subscribed, like, comment. Really appreciate all of you guys. So, starting off with the Bucks and Texans game. I like the Buccaneers plus 2.5 at minus 105 at FanDuel. I just cannot trust this Houston Texans offensive line. Their defense is worrisome. They are very good, very stout. But I trust Tampa Bay's offense much more than I do Houston's, even without Godwin. They're now in their second game with their new offensive coordinator, and things should be improving. They got the win last week. The Bucs defense also looked good, bottling up Bijan and the Falcons, and the secondary looked improved from last season. Houston is not going to be able to run the ball, and Nico is their only weapon right now on offense. I'm not too worried about either of their rookie wide receivers in week 2. I think they could be good later in the season, but not right now. And back to the offensive line. Stroud just will not have time to throw the ball. I like getting points here with Tampa Bay. I think they are the better team. And then I'm looking at Cade Otton, anytime touchdown scorer at plus 425 at ESPN Bet. The Texans did defend the tight end well in week 1, but they gave up 8 touchdowns to the position last year, which was tied for 5th most. Their defense is strong, but I think they're going to spend most of their time and energy focusing on Mike Evans, on Emeka Egbuka. And so Otton here, I think, can find some sweet spots in their zone and get in the end zone. He had just 3 targets last week, but he was a very reliable target for Baker last year, and I think that should return tonight. They're underdogs. Don't see them having a ton of success on the ground against this Houston defense, so they'll be throwing the ball at plus 425. I think he is a great long shot touchdown pick. Then heading to the later game, Chargers, Raiders. I have 2 player props in this one. Starting off with Jacoby Myers over 5.5 receptions at minus 135 at Fanatics. Myers had 8 receptions on 10 targets in week 1. Bowers is not 100%, so I expect Myers to be targeted early and often again in this one. He averaged over 8 targets a game in 2024. And the Raiders, they are the underdogs in this one. I think they will be throwing. I think Geno Smith is going to have a good day, and Myers has already gained Geno Smith's trust. We only need 6 receptions here. And then Omarion Hampton over 10.5 receiving yards at minus 120 at BetMGM. Hampton had 2 targets and 13 receiving yards last week, which of course would have cashed this. He's explosive, and I think he can go over this number with just 1 or 2 catches again. Last week, the Raiders allowed 8 receptions to running backs for 36 yards. I really like Omarion tonight to catch a couple in the flat, couple checkdowns, and get at least 11 receiving yards. So those are my picks for tonight's Monday Night Football doubleheader. Thank you all so much for watching, and let's win some bets.